everyone, today we'll learn about sound, and so we have terms to know. Just a moment. Okay, so now terms to know. Sound, okay? A form of energy that produces the sensation of hearing in our ears. So obviously sound energy is a form of energy, and what it helps us in hearing, producing sensation of hearing in our ears. Now what is a tuning fork? It's a U-shaped metallic device, okay, supported by a stem in the center, and is used to produce sound of a single frequency. So there is only one frequency producing sound, okay, not two or three. Now, longitudinal wave, a wave in which the vibrations or particles of a medium are in the same direction with the propagation of the wave. Okay, it's like this. I'll show you. Okay, longitudinal waves are just like this. Now, oscillation, one complete two or four motion of a mean position of constituting a wave. Okay. Now this all has to be shown. So let me first read out the definition. A wavelength, the distance between two consecutive compressions and rarefactions. So next, amplitude, the maximum displacement of a wave on either side of its mean position. Time period, time taken by a wave to complete one oscillation, and frequency is the number of oscillations completed in 1 second. Okay. Now I'm sure. Just like you have the pendulum, you also have a wave. Think about yourself that you have a wave. Okay. And this wave is this. Okay. And then I'm going to take this. Do you see that here the gap is less and here the gap is more? So this is the compression, this is the rarefaction. Okay. Now what is an wavelength? Suppose I mark here A and I mark here B. So this complete wave is known as wavelength. Amplitude, it always depends on plus and minus. The height at which the wave has gone. Okay, this perpendicular height is known as the amplitude. Time period, suppose I mark time also over here. Okay, 2 seconds, 1 second I mark. So then you can get the time period of this whole wave from here to here. Okay. Frequency, the number of oscillations complete in 1 second. This is very easy. Frequency is 1 by time period. Okay. Time period is also 1 by frequency. Now, okay, now what is the loudness? The intensity of vibrating sound which produces. So how much loud you are speaking. This property is known as loudness. Pitch, the characteristic of a sound which differentiates from a shrill sound from a flat sound. Shrill sound means the voice is the scale is very high. The second sa, you have, if you are learning Western music, then you will see do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. The last do, that is shrill sound, and do, the first do, is a flat sound. Okay. Similarly, if you are learning Indian music, sa, re, ga, ma, pa, dha, ni, sa. Sa means the last sa is a shrill note and the first sa is the flat note. Okay. Monotone, a sound wave of a single frequency. Monotone can be produced by the tuning fork. Quality, the characteristic of the sound which allows us to distinguish two sounds of the similar pitch and loudness. So, if you hear the sound of a tabla and if you hear the sound of a guitar, you will always feel the difference, right? That's by the property of quality. Note, the complex sound produced by the musical instrument. Okay. No. Sound is a form of energy that produces a sensation of hearing in our ears. Okay? It is produced when a body vibrates. Okay? Obviously, when a body is vibrating, compressions and rarefactions are being created, and therefore you get to hear sound. The tuning fork produces sound when its prongs are set into the vibration by striking on a rubber pad. This is a tuning fork. You have a rubber pad over here. You push one tongue, compression and rarefactions are being created. The prong goes over here. It creates sound, compressions and rarefactions, it vibrates. You get to hear the sound. So sound requires a medium for its propagation. It cannot travel in vacuum. Okay? Sound waves in the form of longitudinal waves are where the particles of air vibrate to and fro about their mean position and on the direction of the propagation of sound waves. So in vacuum there is no molecules, but in air there is molecules, right? So sound always need molecules, a medium to propagate. Next, amplitude, distance, surface area, and vibrating body. We are talking about all this. So amplitude of the sound wave. Okay, maximum distance I told you. Distance between the source and the listener. Okay. Okay. Suppose I am standing over here, and you are standing 20 kilometer. Sorry, you are standing just 2 centimeter away from me. I'll hear your sound louder. In this case 1, case 2, I am standing over here and you are standing 10 centimeter away from me. You'll obviously hear first the 2 centimeter sound, right? Obviously I'll hear it clearly, more loudly, right? Okay. So the surface area of the vibrating body and affect the loudness. Okay, so what affects the loudness? Amplitude. Amplitude is directly proportional. Distance between source and listener is inversely proportional. Surface area is directly proportional. Okay. The intensity of sound is dependent on amplitude, and therefore loudness also depends on amplitude of the wave. A higher amplitude would result in the loudness of a sound. Pitch is determined by the frequency of the vibrations of a sound wave. It's directly proportional. High frequency will result in higher pitch, resulting in shriller sound. Okay. Monotone is produced by a tuning fork. I already told you the lowest frequency of a note is known as fundamental frequency. A set of secondary waves of different frequency are known as harmonics. You need to know this, okay? It's nothing, it's just general knowledge. Sorry. Now see, relation between amplitude and loudness of sound. Higher amplitude is highest sound. This is the equation. Okay. Lower amplitude is soft sound. Okay. Tuning fork, you see prongs and stems. Okay, over here. So tuning fork is a device which is used to produce single tone sound. A U-shaped metallic device whose arms are known as prong and supported by a stem in the center. Okay. Percussion instruments. Percussion or membrane instruments like drum, tabla, dholak have percussions. So they have membrane-like tightness that can be controlled by means of strings. You see, strings are inside. Okay. A small and the tightened membrane result in sound of higher pitch, while the membrane of the instrument is tapped. Okay, so when it is loose, it results in lower pitch. So like that, you will have to play that. So wind instrument like flute, clarinet and trumpet, the pitch of the sound produced can be controlled by closing the holes. This results in the increased air column causing a heavy sound. Okay, whereas opening more holes of the instruments results in smaller air column and higher pitch. While closing, you will get graves. Okay. This came. Oh, frequency and pitch. Frequency and pitch, pitch is, this is the equation. Okay. Lower the pitch, lower the frequency, lower the pitch, flatter the sound. Higher the frequency, higher the pitch, stiller the sound. String instrument. For string instrument like guitar, violin and sitar, pitch is changed by changing the string property. Sound of higher pitch can be obtained by vibrations of a tight and thin string. Ways to obtain the sound of lower pitch: the thicker string with the reduced tightness are plucked. Okay, the reduced tightness means lower pitch, higher pitch means they are like tight. Okay, this was our video, and thank you for watching. If you like this video, smash the like button. Bye bye.